Hey, welcome back. This is Kiki from In My Shoes. I hope everyone is doing well. As for myself, I've been maintaining, taking it one day at a time, as I always say. Today's video is going to be about what's been going on, why I have been absent for some time, and, pretty much how everything has been. So, a little history. I suffer from non-epileptic seizures. I also suffer from depression and anxiety. I also suffer from chronic migraine. And while dealing with these things, it gets hard, it gets rough. I'm not going to say everything has been specifically diagnosed, but doctors and specialists have definitely told me that is possible of what's been going on. So, because I've been dealing with this for 8 to 10 years, it's rough. It's a struggle, It's a struggle. But I've been taking a lot of different medications over those years. I have been taking different medications, from antidepressants to medications for my migraines to, medications for seizures. Even though I don't have epilepsy, I have non-epileptic seizures. You know, medications just for blood pressure and just, different type of medications. And because I have been taking those medications, my reason for questioning the medications I take is because I know every medication have different side effects. And I know I've taken possibly over 30 different medications or so. And because I have been taking that many medications, that just makes me think of all of these different side effects. So, the most recent medication that I was put on was Prozac. The reason why I was put on Prozac, which is an antidepressant, is because I was taking a medication by the name of Cymbalta or fluoxetine. I was taking that for possibly two years, I believe, 2 years. So for the past 2 years ish, you know, I was taking this Cymbalta, which was supposed to be good for pain as well as depression. While I've been taking this medication, I still experience pain. I also still experience depression very often, quite often. So I had a recent appointment with my psychiatrist and I spoke to her about it, and she decided to have me try Prozac. So I've only tried Prozac for a week and a couple of days. And during the process of taking it a week and a couple of days, in the beginning I did not feel any difference. I didn't feel like it did anything. A couple weeks ago when I took it, I was feeling fidgety. I was feeling confused. I didn't know where I was at. I didn't know what was going on. I did not feel like myself. Also, I was hearing voices, very negative voices. And I don't really want to, speak too much on that because of how it made me feel. But some of the voices was pretty much saying I wasn't worth it. No one cares about me. Kill yourself, But it was scary. I'm not even going to pretend like it wasn't. It was definitely scary. And I was on the phone, and because at the time I was dealing with this, on this day, I was on the phone with someone. They ended up calling my mom, and they let my mom know what was going on. My mom came home from work, and she attended to me, to make sure I was okay, because she didn't want me here by myself. And to be honest, the voices I heard, they felt so real. Like, it felt like they just felt so real and scary. So my mom called my psychiatrist. She explained to my psychiatrist what was going on. My psychiatrist said that the Prozac I was taking did not have these type of side effects. However, because I was on Cymbalta for 2 years, when she put me on Prozac, I had to be weaned off the Cymbalta. So I took Cymbalta for 3 days in the evening, and I took the Prozac in the morning with the Cymbalta to kind of wean off, and then I stopped taking the Cymbalta after those 3 days. So it could have possibly been withdrawal from the medication, and that could have been possibly the reason why I was feeling like that. So she had me take a medication by the name of aripiprazole, and she, said to try that to see if it helps calm me down, help calm my nerves, help calm the voices I was hearing. And I didn't hear the voices for a long period of time, but the fact I heard it was very scary, It was very scary because the voices were so clear. So after the day went on, I tried to relax. I was still fidgety. I was still feeling uncomfortable, but I did not hear the voices. I was, I was taking naps off and on. I was just exhausted. I felt very fatigued. The next day when I got up, I still felt fidgety, but I was a lot calmer. I was a lot calmer than I was the previous day. So I stayed for about 2 days after the incident that happened. I was calm, but I was still fidgety. And then I believe the third day after the incident, that morning I felt a lot better. But then it was like after the day went on, I took a nap. I woke up from my nap. But when I woke up from my nap, I had an outburst of the words, kill yourself. That's not how I was feeling. That's not what I was thinking. But it just was an outburst. And it was also very scary. It was as scary as it was when I heard the voices. And I'm explaining all of this because we all are dealing with something, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, stress, depression, anxiety, or anything. And some of us may take medication. Many of us may take different medications. It's always good to know the side effects. It's always good to look up your medications. It's always good to make sure that you are being properly weaned off. And I'm not saying that my psychiatrist didn't properly wean me off. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying don't go cold turkey on medications at all, because you see what happened just by me being weaned off a medication that I was taking for possibly 2 years. It's just, it's a scary feeling. And I just really want you all to be aware of what medication can do to you, from side effects to if it doesn't agree with your body to having withdrawals from it. Because, medication has so much in it that could possibly change certain things in your body, even in your mental state, but that's it for my, my story. And that's just a little bit of what's been going on. But I have been absent, and I will probably be absent again. I will not make promises of recording every week like I did on my first video. And I apologize for saying that I would record a couple times a week, once or twice a week. I apologize for saying that because I just thought that once I started YouTube, I would be able to record more of what's going on. And, and while I am able to record and explain to you all what's going on, sometimes I don't feel well to get up to even press record. Sometimes I just want to lay down, lay around. Sometimes I'm trying to find ways to not lay down, lay around, because we have to stay encouraged and we have to have positive energy around us. And something that I have been working on for the past couple of days have been looking at videos of positive affirmations. And that has really been helpful for me. I have slacked off and on. I'm terrible when it comes to making something a habit, but I enjoy it. But it's like my mind, I think so much that my mind goes every which way that I can't seem to focus on one thing at one time. And that's something I'm working on, and I'm trying to find my way with that. But I just want you all to do anything and everything that can make you feel happy and have happiness. Do any and everything to bring positive energy in your environment, your surroundings. You know, find hobbies that you enjoy or something that you wanted to do that you did not do. I probably said this before, but I'm saying it again because it's important. Continue journaling if you're journaling. You know, if you want to write poetry. If you want to decide, hey, I want to write a book about my life, write a book about your life. But we all are dealing with something, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, whether it's stresses of life and work and home and family, or it's just frustrations of the world. It's just so much going on in this world today that we got to keep on holding on, and we got to stay encouraged and not get discouraged, because once we get discouraged, the enemy could definitely try to put us down and try to make us feel like we are defeated. But we can't let the enemy defeat us. We have to keep on pushing, You get what I'm saying? Like, we definitely have to stay encouraged. And I hope that I can encourage you all the best way I know how, and yeah, that's it. Like, I wish you all a blessed and wonderful week. Until next time, this is Kiki from In My Shoes. Take care. Bye.